got lipstick on.
It's fish herpes.
Kiss him. River 101. You see this van and this guy? You're gonna have a good time.
I worked at the Blank Park Zoo.
You did?
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
I didn't work for the zoo. I worked for this company called Northwest Steel, and we did the rhino enclosure. And I was there one day, and I actually made friends with this lady. I got in trouble because the rhino came before we were done with the fence, and it was like inside its little area, like its little house.
Yeah.
I fed it a Twinkie. And I didn't really think about it.
Turns out rhinos are allergic to Twinkies.
Well, nothing happened to the rhino. I got in a lot of trouble over it. Nothing happened to the rhino. But I walk by it every day. It's like they're cows.
Yeah.
Like they're just. And I'm like, dude, this rhino is just sitting watching me eat my lunch. And I'm like, do you want a Twinkie? And he's like, oh. I was like, oh, he's getting a Twinkie. So I give him a Twinkie. Of course, it's all on camera. I get in a bunch of trouble. But I made friends with this lady. Because she was so pissed, dude. She's like, do you think they get Twinkies in the wild in Africa? I'm like, well, we do like humanitarian drops and shit.
They might have found one.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know. And so one day she comes and she's like, we have a fence broken in the zoo, or in the monkey enclosure. And you have these welders on carts. Would you mind just dragging that cart over there and welding that up? I'm like, well, give me a change order from my boss, and like I'll go over there and do it.
Yeah.
You know? So she gets me the change order. Dude gets me over there, starts telling me about the monkey herpes and how it'll kill you, blah blah blah. You get monkey herpes, like it attacks your brain. It's different than it is with monkeys. Da da da. And I'm like full-fledged, like, this is just another scientist I'm dealing with. Biologist, you know what I mean?
She just didn't want you feeding monkeys the Twinkies.
She made me wear a Hulk hazmat suit, go in there and weld this little piece of fence, come out. I had to shower, and I get out, and I'm like, damn, you can get monkey herpes like that? She's like, no, only if you have sex with the monkey, but I just figured with you we should be careful. It was all on company time, every bit of it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. She thought of that for weeks before she... Yeah. That's awesome.
I think I was like a second or maybe third year apprentice.
Yeah.
I'm the one responsible for the welds on the rhino enclosure.
I'm not saying they make good judgment. It just turned out.
Yeah. It looked pretty good. It looked pretty good. There's a little bondo. A little bondo on there. Yeah, they have wild deer that live right out there. So we built the fence. They let the rhino out. The rhino did not like the white-tailed deer. Like, they'd come up to his enclosure and shit. Didn't like him. They were afraid he was going to break his horn. So they paid like, I don't know, $1,500,000 for fake grass that's electric. So for like 5 foot in front of that fence, there's fake. So a rhino will never even try to break through the fence that I built, and that bothers me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not even gonna try that well.
Yeah.
Out.
As I was building it, I was thinking, all right, this has to be rhino proof.
Dude, the whole time.
That motivates a guy.
Dude, I'm the one that built that shit. That's why there's a rhino running around South Ridge Mall.
You're welcome. Just feed him a Twinkie. That's useful information.
They like Twinkies. The biologist, on the other hand, is totally against Twinkies.
She is anti-Twinkie.
Apparently those don't come like naturally in
The more you know.
I always catch a fish on 4th of July. I haven't not caught a 20-plus pounder on 4th of July for over a decade. Just because I was doing meth. Dude, I think they like fireworks. Dude, me and Alan were down there, we were down here. And he's been busted off a bunch of shots out of his gun, left, caught a 20.
No shit.
Dude, I think they like the big fuck. I think it gets them up and moving, and then they're like, okay, let's eat.
There might be something to that.
Ron caught a 50 setting off. Dude, we were actively setting off fireworks on the sandbar. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, and his clicker just started rolling, dude.
Huh.
That's the biggest fish I ever seen.
Yeah, 50s just look different.
I was mad at him. I was, because it was a joke. He didn't catch any bait. Comes rolling up, he's like, about $500 in fireworks, can I get some bait? I'm like, yeah, sure, there's my bucket. Grabs the biggest bullhead in the bucket. And then he's like, where are you? Why are you right there? And I was like, I don't know, that's where it kind of flowed to. And he's like, oh, bloop, and throws it right on my shit. And he's like, whoa, like we're going to catch anything anyways. Ka-doom, ka-doom, started setting off fires, and we just kind of giggled, started drinking and hanging out. Fuck that motherfucker got a fish. He's like, take a picture of me. I'm like, put the fish backer on it. It's been out of the water too long. He got some pics. Let it go, Ron. You don't need a picture.
Asshole.
If I catch a big fish, McKenna, it's always McKenna. Ron's big.
Fish on? He's lucky it's not June. I think I got one of your little kitty cats. Now we're getting hit on the other rod. Jesus, look at that rod and this rod. We're just playing musical rods. Whichever one I got in my hand, the other one's getting titter-tattered. So we're gonna double fist it. See what happens. The old dueling banjos. I think I missed them both. No, oh, snag. That one snagged. Let's get this one out of here. Both snagged. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move down. You're not fighting. I feel a head shake once in a while. Yeah, yeah. Monster of the deep.
The little bait fish that you guys call walleye. Never seen the old 22-incher there. Never seen that.
They're few and far between around here.
Got a little bit over here too.
Yeah.
They bleed red just like people.
That's right.
Cat lives matter.
Unless they're about 3 pounds. Then they don't matter. Then they're just delicious.
Dude, the river didn't change much last year. And I think I legitimately caught some of my same fish.
Yeah. Oh, they were trapped. Yeah. If you caught them one time and you caught a similar fish in the similar spot, it's probably him.
Dude, that one I got down at the... I'm pretty sure I caught it twice. Ron's dad caught it. And then the neighbor guy caught it. And I took pictures every time. I only posted them once because I'm just like, man.
That's the same fish.
Dude, it even looks, it's the same color.
Yeah.
The same.
Bauer caught a 44, like probably 100 yards upstream from where I caught a 44 4 days later, and it had the same mark. There's no doubt in my mind that was the exact same fish.
But I mean, they're pretty apex. I don't see them getting nerved off by anything. Even us catching them, I bet they're just like, well,
In low water, they act completely different than they would in normal flow anyway. They just don't have a choice. They just got to deal.
Yeah.
That's why a lot more of the fish had scuffs and bruises and bangs, and they're all just down there trying to fight for a living.
I notice when the water comes up, slam.
They're moving. Yeah.
They're eating this far off the bank. They're up there searching. I'm going somewhere to fish this year. As soon as I start feeling good, I'm gonna do a couple jobs, get some money. I think I just want to go to Florida and bum around town.
Yeah.
And just fish. Just get kicked out. Those are my favorite videos right now. Like, there's this guy, I started watching Catch 'em All Fishing. Like, he's very, like, it's trying to sell me something the whole time. But he catches, dude, he goes out there with bread and catches these big pop Dude, all kinds of crazy kois. I think he makes money catching. Like, I think he
Yeah.
catches and sells kois.
Huh.
But is that a job? Because I've caught a lot of carp, bud.
That'd be cool. I can get on board with that. Then supplement your income with shooting iguanas, and you're warm all the time.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be so pumped about summers.
I'm over it. As soon as I can get out of here, I'm going south.
How far south are you going?
Probably Alabama, Tennessee. Monster.
Just because of the seasons. I think it's me up with that.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss trapping, but when I catch an 80-pounder in December, I'll forget about it. You know, it sucks you couldn't even get a boat in here right now.
It's deep enough out there.
Yeah. The ramp just sucks. You can't even get a boat in. That's the end of the boat ramp. Literally right there.
And it is pretty fun. I think this whole thing changed. I don't know what for I hate change. Everybody does it all the time, dude.
I know it. Yeah, that's the only constant. It's gonna change. There, fish on. Another baby boy. Hopefully it's when it gets darker they'll start getting bigger. But I think that's the same one I just let go.
A couple times that the sun came out.
Yeah.
Dude, they were, but I wasn't catching quite as small as these were doing, but yeah, I had to go down the left hole.
Only takes one. We get one 10-pounder, we'll be happier than shit.
First moved out here, I come down here and there was a guy parked over here, and I was trying to decide whether to go to fish this or go down. I knew there was fish.
Yeah.
And I parked over there and watched him for a minute, and I looked down next to my car and there was like 4 12-pound channel cat carcasses that somebody had filleted out just laying there. Like, oh, maybe I'll fish this.
Yeah.
All I did was sit here and fish that creek mouth. I caught a lot of good, no flathead down here.
Yeah.
Bunch of good shanties.
Yeah, before they moved the boat ramp, when it was over here, never any studs, but now that they moved it, you got depth, you got food. What is that? Not sure we didn't even get that in the camera.
Dude. He's definitely stacked.
Yeah, those little ones have the sharpest frickin' needles.
Dude, he wasn't even hooked up at all. It was wrapped around.
He got lassoed.
Yeah. Oh!
And he won the war.
Lassoed him. That's funny.
Anybody can catch him on the hook. Repeating patterns.
This is it.
So anybody wants to set up a guide trip, I can get you on all the chanties you want.
There's a 6-year waiting list. I guarantee you. The ones I was catching at noon were bigger than
I was gonna say, you sent me a picture of a pretty good one.
Dude, I caught like 8 of them just like this. And then they all just kind of turned to that.
Yeah. I want to do some kayak trips with people. Have them bring their own kayak and shit. Hit sandbars. That'd be a blast.
I trapped hard when I was a kid. I don't know. I went after it a couple years and made my shed one time. I hadn't thrown all the corpses away yet. That was kind of...
That was it.
He's like, you're like a serial killer. I was like, not kind of. You go ask the raccoons. I'm a serial killer. You go ask the mink. I'm only sometimes dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay? Only sometimes.
Yeah, the first mink I ever caught was in a beaver trail in a frickin' number 3 leg hold. Yeah, got him right in the guts. And those frickin' male, I didn't know at that time that they smelled as bad as they do. I'd get sprayed by a skunk before I frickin' get mink gland on me. Now their females are about $3, males are about $5. There's no market.
I think with furs anymore, you have to do, because go try to buy, I wanted a coyote headdress to wear for Halloween.
Yeah.
So I was looking up coyote headdress. Well, to buy one of them mugs is like $175. And I'm like, dude, like I can go shoot a coyote, take his brains out, smash him up into nothing, rub it all over this thing, scrape it, and beat it over a board, and it'd be good enough.
Coyotes this year average $3 a hide.
That was my big. Coyotes and fox were my big. I made a lot of money on those dogs, though.
Hell yeah.
My grandpa moved me out into the country and wouldn't let me go in town and hang out with the kids from town because I did drugs and got in trouble. So he bought me a couple bitches. And they had puppies. And he's like, you get them to run a coyote, they're worth $300 a piece. Shit. What?
I can speak dog for $300 a piece. Hell yes.
I spent a lot of time with the first couple litters.
Yeah.
I kept a bunch of them. We went down to Corning's, got a big cage. When I say a big cage, it's like Flax Place.
Holy shit.
And you go down there and they set up in tree stands and they got these barrels on the fence with a hot wire over the top of them. Well, the coyotes figure them out after a certain amount of time and the dogs don't.
Yeah.
And they write numbers on your dogs. And as they're running by, there goes the coyote, dog 14, dog 37, and they score them. More wins you get, those pups, then when that bitch busts out some pups, they go, okay, Maggie won 3 rallies. Well, when she had pups, it was $900.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? You didn't even have to, you just give them a pup at 10 weeks. And I got into coon hounds. I lost all my money on coon hounds. Nobody in my area just really got it. Nobody really wanted it. It's a lot of walking. You're just in your truck on the CB.
Yeah, coon hunters work. That's for sure.
You don't even need a good dog anymore. There's so many coons, you just shine your light up and got
Yeah, there's gonna be one. Yeah.
Well, there's 10 in this tree. I like it though. Especially my grandpa would let me take the truck and a gun. He would never do that today. Bought me this coat that had the pocket went all the way around, filled up the back. Dude, you could stuff so many furs in that thing.
Blood just dripping down the back of your pants. Yeah. Hell yes.
I was pretty good there towards the end. I could pretty much skin out a coon with little to no blood. Like,
I thought that's the size you were. Another chub.
That's one of them things. Oh, there's the head shade. Dude, I thought it was a walker, bud.
Doubled up. There must be 1,000 of these down there.
Dude, I'm telling you, when you go through the big seam of them with this jig, you literally feel the jig head just thump, 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 thump.
It's like you're hitting the rocks, but you're not.
Yeah. I like the right kind of thump. I've only been wrong 400,000 times.
We can't be wrong all the time. That was a gooder bite. A little bit shallower water. Same result. He just tuned up. He just tuned up. I thought he was something.
Yeah, and they kind of... Whoa!
Got him.
He's stuck. That's not a purple horse. That's not a purple. Is it?
No, it's Jay. The only thing I use circle hooks for is blue cat. Just because they asshole it.
Yeah.
Everything else I like to cross their eyes.
fun with this stuff.
Hell yes. Jesus. I snagged him even.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, little guy. I couldn't have hit him more.
Some of these videos, aren't you?
Couldn't hit him more square in the body than that. I apologize. You're gonna feel that in the morning. Get some priorities in your life.
Dude, I come down here to get drunk and be lonely, and I'm looking forward to catching all these fish, and next thing you know, it wasn't what I came down here for.
Well, guys, the quality of fish sure left something to be desired. But the entertainment, I think it was all there. Hopefully all of you have a fishing partner like Bob. It's great to get out there and just laugh. Definitely takes the stress out of the day. So if you're still watching, I appreciate it. If you like what you saw, give Tasler Guide Service a like and subscribe. Next week we'll have a new podcast. So have a great week, guys. Thank you.